being environmentally friendly and sustainability seems like this really vague term, and it's a big umbrella, and there's a lot of parts to it. And the thing is, it can seems scary and kind of like a hard thing to conquer. But if you just start with one thing and then keep progressing and trying to change a little bit in your life day in, day out, the results in the end are going to be very rewarding.
Restaurants in the nation's capital are escalating their efforts to become more sustainable. For Chef Rob Ruba, he maintains a zero waste commitment at his DC restaurant, Oyster.
A lot of the things we do, people think are going to be expensive or extremely laborsome, but in the end of the day, they're very cost saving and better for the environment and for your pocket.
Oyster is the only DC proper restaurant in the Michelin Guide to have a Michelin Green Star, which is an honor given to restaurants that have exemplary sustainability efforts. Ruba's list of eco-friendly practices at Oyster is both lengthy and ambitious, and he was able to show WTOP a few of his many methods for raising the eco bar.
We don't really use much gas cooking. 90% of our equipment in the kitchen is all electric powered. We think that's kind of a much cleaner way to the future there. We make this beautiful bread, and sometimes we have surplus of that. So we turn that excess bread into a miso, and that takes a year to ferment into this delicious kind of like salty butterscotch product that we get to use. We also do that with the votives on our tables. So we use our recycled cooking oil, local beeswax, and an empty oyster shell, and we turn that into a candle for our guests. We use like very little excess water as possible. Even the drinking water that's left on the tables at the end of the night, we use that to water all the plants in the restaurant.
Even the menus at Oyster use paper made from recycled materials, and each one has flower seeds ingrained in them. So when guests take them home, they can plant them in their gardens.
We're always thinking about an ingredient as never waste, never scrap. It's just an upcycled ingredient, another product.
But it doesn't end there. Local chefs' efforts to lessen their carbon footprint can also be found at the French neo-bistro Lutèce in Georgetown. Here's what chef de cuisine Bruno Enciso had to say about the restaurant's kombucha, which is made in-house and from leftover vegetables such as rhubarb.
The kombucha was kind of an idea of introducing something non-alcoholic to our non-alcoholic pairing or on our menu, or having something light and refreshing and made in-house for lunch.
Other no-brainer methods as described by Enciso include reducing food waste by making stock out of leftover bones or vegetable scraps, or, as seen here, dehydrating the tops of ramps to later be blitzed into a powder for seasoning.
We definitely want to reduce waste as much as possible where we can see fit.
Learn more about how DC restaurants are powering a local green revolution on WTOP.com. In Washington, D.C., Michelle Goldchain, WTOP News.